Hey crew, as many of you already have noticed, I'm being more diligent with tracking my attendance for our live sessions. And due to that, I have become more aware that some of you still are confused at what days, times we meet, how to find our agenda. So no worries, I got your back. That's what this video is for. So I just have one of my Google Classrooms opened up. And so it doesn't get lost in the stream because rivers go downhill, and that's how I think of Google Classroom. Oh, it just goes downhill and gets lost. I don't categorize them. I leave them right at the top with no category, so they stay there. Okay, so what you see here is the agenda for the week. I post this on the Friday before the next week, the following week. So when you click on that, folks, you'll see the agenda, which will lay out what lessons we'll do that day, okay, when we have our live sessions and the times we have those live sessions. And I do know that they differ from week to week, and that can be confusing. I understand that. And the reason I try to alternate my times a bit is to account for other students' schedules. And if they have conflicts with one time, at least they can make the other time. And if there is a conflict, all you have to do is email me and let me know of that conflict, and I won't send you an email. If there are other outstanding or extenuating circumstances that are preventing you from coming to a live session, just keep the communication open. Let me know. All right. Otherwise, I am going to be grading attendance, tracking attendance, sending emails for absences. And I think it's a good thing for you guys to be in attendance for sure. It's required. And if you're like, what, when, since when? If we go all the way downhill here to where we, come on, to where we have some of our expectations. Remember this back on December 4th, our new attendance policy? You remember this beautiful thing, this document I put together? So if you want to just review that attendance document, you can. Okay. And I'm going to, like I said, be definitely more diligent with it. I was trying to figure out the best way to do that last quarter, and I have now come up with um, a process that will work. All right. So back here. So that's how you find out what days, times we are meeting by looking at the weekly agenda right at the top of Google Classroom. Now that's true for all of my classes. So we have this one. Boom, there it is. We have topics. There, come on, there it is. All right. The next thing that I want you guys to really get in the habit of doing is going to our virtual classroom. So just like you would come into my math classroom in person, I want you to go to our virtual classroom every day. That's because, and here it is, right at the top. So no searching, finding, it's right there. It's because I put daily announcements up. If there's any adjustments or changes, I will put it up on our board. I will also link our agenda there, and I will restate the day's tasks. I'll also put up some reminders about like, hey, you got to turn in your homework today, or that quarter 3 goal is due tomorrow, anything like that. All right. So just make it a habit. Click in to this every day, read the board, and go on with what you need to do for the day. I think the last thing I just wanted to mention, there's still some uncertainty about office hours. So that is a Google Classroom that you have to join separately. All right. And I do have time set aside for each of my classes. Pre-calc at 1:30, Algebra 2 at 1:45, and topics at 2 o'clock. Those are every Tuesday and Thursday. I will be sitting in a meet waiting to help you guys. Okay. If you can't make this time exactly, no worries. Come after 1:30, come at 1:40, come at 2:05. It's okay if you come in at a different class time. You just might have to wait until I'm done to address or to ask your question. I hope that really helps clear the air on some things. I hope now you know how to find what days, times we are meeting. Okay. I know that it does change, and I apologize for those differing times, but like I said, There's a purpose behind it. Okay. All right, guys. Let's have an awesome third quarter. What do you say?